what about a time-space universe? In such a universe, we have playing a role of time, space playing a role of time, and time playing a role of space. Now, in our universe, what happens is that we have three dimension of space and one dimension of time, and due to we have that three-dimensional space, we always have that freedom to look around us. Like we are looking at the 3D world around us, and time is what we can feel because the entropy of our universe is increasing and everything gets old. That is our observation. It is our observation. Like for example, our hair is growing. Now that is our observation, and that is how we feel the time. Now we know that our universe is space plus time, that is space time. But what about in time space universe? Now in such a universe, provided we have a 3D time and 1D space, which is opposite to our universe, what we will have is that we'll have a freedom to look in time. So it would be like we have that 3D freedom to look in time. Like we can see our past, we can see our present, we can see our future. Like we can see like what we were doing when we were kids, and what we're doing right now, what we'll be doing, in future. Let's say after 5 years, what we're doing there, things like that. So as in our universe, in space-time universe, the time has a flowing nature. It always flows. Nothing can stop that flow. In our Lorentz frame, nothing can stop that flow. Now in time-space universe, the same character is shown by a space coordinate, a spatial coordinate. And what happens in that universe is that we have the 3D freedom of time. In time-space universe, we have that 3D freedom of time, where you can see your past, present, and future. And provided we have space flowing as time in like what it does in normal universe, as what time does in normal universe. Since we have flowing space, we will have an unresistible motion in space. For example, now time is running here, but we don't feel it because time has a different nature. But when it comes to space, when space is continuously flowing, what we have there is an unresistible physical motion. So even if you're having a like 3D freedom to look into your timeline, but providing you have a more flowing space, you have an unresistible motion, and you will wonder that like why I'm moving physically. Like there is no source to move. The thing is that in this universe, we have space and time switching their roles there. So we have this weird kind of feeling. So this is how weird a time space universe is. So is this time space universe is a new concept. But when you enter inside a black hole, there comes a point where the space time switch their roles to time space. So it's like space behaves like time, time behaves like space. So in some part of universes, like inside a black hole, we have like the same thing. For a certain amount of space, as space behaves like time. After a certain amount of space, you have singularity with time space breaks there. So even that time space part exists in our universe.